everybody. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a few weeks. I've been busy crafting, so I have. A few days ago, you've probably heard Jack bark, my dad's dog, but he sadly passed away a few days ago, and you know, it's been really hard because he was my best friend, and you know, Rhear passed last year, so yeah, so I'm dedicating this video to Jack, and I'm sure he's gonna understand that, you know, I'm not gonna be like really happy with it, you know, sitting going, oh look at this, look at that, you know, so yeah. I want to thank everybody that sent wishes and thoughts and, you know, prayers with Jack's passing. I'm really grateful for them, and they were really comforting, so I want to say a big thank you. He will be really, really, really missed, so I just wanted to put this in at the start of the video. I have got a lot to show you, but most of it will be photos popped in because they were sent to the recipients. So I want to start off with the finished things that I've made, and there's quite a few of them, so I need to look at my list so I remember. Right, I made 5 hearts using the Susan Claudino pattern. Gnome is where the heart is, I think it is. It's a paid for pattern, but any information that I say in this video, I'll put it in the show notes or the description box, so you can check it out for yourselves. So I made 3 red ones and 2 like creamy ones. I used Cascade 220 for all of them. The red mittens that I made a while ago, I had some red of the Cascade 220 in the Christmas red colour left over. So I made 2 red hearts and 2 out of this one. I'll show you. It's the yarn that I'm using to border my blanket, and it's the natural colour by. So I'll pop a picture in a second to show you them. But I made 4 because I wanted to put one below each other and put the letter HOME on each of them, you know, to spell the word home. And I put them all together because I made them for Kim's birthday, since she's moved into a new home. Hi Kim, hi Tobin, hi Jack. I made them for her birthday, and I'll pop a picture in now of the 4 hearts before and after. So yeah, I was always scared to like make the heart because I always thought it would be really, really hard, and I seen Barry make 1 or 2, but I just like jumped in with both feet, I guess, and attempted the pattern, and I found that I really, really got a message. I find that I really, really loved them, making them, so, or the pattern. So I made all 4, and I found each one was using about 10 grams. So I made a 5th one, like a 5th heart, and it's the last of the red. I have it here because I'm sending it to my best friend Karen. It's it here. I really, really like this pattern, and I definitely think you should all have a go at it. You know, it is a bit fiddly to put together, but you know, I absolutely love it, and I'd definitely make more of them. I love how like 3D and, you know, straight on down it is. And so yeah, I made this for Karen. So I haven't sent her it yet, but I'll pop it in the post next week hopefully. So the needle I used for them was, I think it was a 3.75, which is a US size 5. I had to write these down because I always seem to leave out the US size and the needle sizes. So that was them all done. The next thing that I made was another hitchhiker. So last year I made 3 hitchhikers and they all got sent off to Z, hi Z, and Tammy, hi Tammy, and Amy Mingmao, hi Amy. I made with them in this one each, and I decided to make Kim one for her birthday as well. So I made hers out of black because her favourite colour is black. So I knitted it across 4 days. Was it 4 days or was it? I think maybe it was actually 3 days. I think it was 3 days, to be honest with you, or it might have been 4. It's on my Ravelry project page. I took notes, but I used Stylecraft Special DK, and I'll pop a picture in now of it for you. So yeah, it's a paid for pattern, so I can't tell you the full details, but I got most of the teeth done. Obviously I just used one full ball. I didn't want to go into a second one, but it's a really, really good length and she says it fits her, so I'm really happy. So it's the Hitchiker by Martina Behm, Behm, but I'll put it all down in the description box. It's a really easy, well, I would say it's an easy pattern, and I've made 4 now, so I definitely recommend, you know, checking it out. The next project I have here, so that I can show you it, it's the next square for my blanket, so it's in my bag. My lovely friend Lisa made me. Hi Lisa. She is Lisa the YarnieLadyBug, and Kim is Blue Cherub, so I'll put their things down if you want to check them out. They're such lovely, lovely people. So they are. I'll show you it now. Right, where is it? What one was it? Oh, it's this one. Right, this square is the top right hand corner. So I now have the whole top row of my blanket done. See? And I'll hold it closer so you can see the colours. So it's red, like gunmetal grey, and like a lime. Isn't it pretty? So yeah, that's the top right. And then I'm probably not going to be able to hold them all up, but that's the one that goes, tally tray that goes beside it. Then it is Pixie Bits, and the very first square is Focalicious. So it's a bit hard to hold them all together, but you get the idea. So that's the top 4. I'm doing a 4x4 because there's 16 colours in the whole collection. And these are all done on a 4mm needle, which is a US size 6. And I'm using the Knit Pro Symphony needles because they don't cause me pain in my arm and they're really great to work with. And on the second row, if you're going from left to right, it's the third square from the left. And that one I've already showed you, it's Flower Power number 381. And that one is Oaky, by the way, it's 379. Yeah. So that is that's 5 squares fully made and bordered. So, oh, I don't want to catch this on the zip. I'll talk about the rest in my current projects in a second, but that's the finished ones. Right, the last finished items that I have made is more baby hats. I've now managed to use the full ball of the Barocco Comfort. I have the label here. Barocco Comfort worsted weight. It's 50% superfine nylon and 50% superfine acrylic. I would definitely say this is so soft to knit with. I really like it to knit with, so I do. The colour that I used is Gooseberry Heather, I'm pretty sure, which is colour number 9791. And it's 100 gram, and you get 210 yards. So, I think the nicer way to show you them is to pop the pictures in of all the ones I've made, including the first 4 that I showed you. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how they turned out, so that's. So, butterfly, duck, acorn, wheel, ladybug, chicken. Karen absolutely loves this, the apple tree. The dark green's not coming out very well, but I like it. And the last one, wee book. So I'm really enjoying knitting these. It's just the ribbon's like tripping me up a bit, so I have to concentrate. But the very last hat, because I think it was the 5th or 6th hat, which would be the ladybug or the chicken, it used 16 grams, whereas the other hats were only using between 10 and 12 grams, so you know, it's still the same size, so maybe I had a bit of looser tension with that hat, but because that used like a couple of grams more, the very last hat I didn't have enough to finish, so Barry kindly let me use a bit of his, because he got the same skein. He kindly let me use a little bit of his to finish the hat. So whenever I move on to the other baby hats, if I can get it out, I'm going to use the other colour I got, and I don't have the colour written on the label, but I think it's cranberry. So I try to make the hats, you know, for boys and girls, but I don't know if boys would wear cranberry, so it's up to their parents, I guess. I'm using 3.75 mils for the ribbed thing, which is a US size 5, and then I'm using a 4 mil, which is a US size 6 for the main hat. It is a paid for pattern. It's called the LCD Basic Hat. and I'll put the link down below. It's like 86p or something for the pattern, but the pattern has the same hat but in 6 different sizes. So that's the smallest, which is the newborn size, and I really like the pattern. So it's really easy to follow and I definitely recommend it. So the project bag I'm using to keep it in is my Canada, well, would I say Canada States bag, because it has all the states of Canada on it with like images of things that are in Canada, I'm guessing. So you've got like tent and thing, moose, and it's got my favourite bark lining with the rope to make it look like castaway, you know, like the kind of rough and thing, you know, like adventure. Got a beaver and so forth. So Barry sold me this, so any of the project bags I get, unless I say, you know, who got me them, they're made by Barry, so he kindly makes the bags for me. And this fabric I got sent by my lovely friend Selma. Hi Selma. She kindly gifted me it. I think, was it last year? Right, that's all my finished projects, so I've gotten quite a bit done. So I'll show you the couple of things I'm working on at the moment. So that comes back to my blanket. So I haven't got border in this because I was busy making, you know, Kim's Hitchiker and the hearts, and then there's a project I'm working on as well. So this was like blocking. So this is the, well, I would say it's the 6th square because I've got 5 done and fully bordered. But in the order of the blanket, it's the 5th square, if you know what I mean. Because one of the squares is 381, and this square I'm about to show you is 380, so it goes before it. So I'll show you it. This is the Fairport colourway, and I made a monster out of it. So you'll remember, but it's like blues and purples. I have about roughly half a skein just under, or some of them just over it. I have, you know, about half a skein left of each ball because each square only uses about half a skein. Right, there's only one project I'm working on, and I'm keeping it in this new bag. So those that follow Barry on Instagram, you will have seen them sewing this for me. So this is my new project bag, and I absolutely love it to pieces. I'm going to call it my Canada camping bag because it has the log cabins and all the colours and the bikes, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And look, there's the lake finishing it, and I chose the red zip with the bark fabric, of course. So look, camping by the lake. So I absolutely love this bag. Whoops, squeaky chair. I absolutely love this bag to pieces. It's not finished yet because he needs to put a tab on it for me. I got this fabric last year and it's never been put into a bag yet, but he put it in a bag for me recently, so I absolutely love it to pieces. I'll show you the project I'm working on. So the yarn I'm using I bought off Barry because he didn't want the rest of it. So it's Cascade 220 paints, and this is no longer made. Apparently it's discontinued. So this colourway is Checkers. So it's like red, grey and black with a wee bit of white, I'm guessing. he made a Miss Gelato out of it, if you remember. It was a long time ago, maybe like last year or something. I bought it off him, and he's letting me use a bit of this here, and I don't know the colour. It's Cascade 220 as well, and I think it might be white, but I'll pop it in the comments here. I'll look the colour up. So I only started it a few days ago, and I've only got the body made, so I finished the body last night. So the colour is, if you can make it out, it's not great, but I'll pop a picture in, so I will. So that's the body made, and that's all I've done so far. So turn the page. Right, I want to show you some yarn that I have bought since my last video. So over. Right, there was this shop I found, and they had a sale, and I had a coupon, so thanks to the coupon it made the yarn free. So my neighbour across the road helped me get a second ball. It hasn't arrived, but my mum ordered the same colourway, so I'll show you that. So it's the Rhear, Arnie and Carlos design line. I'm not sure which design line it's out of. It's that line, but I got this colourway. Hold on, open this a wee bit more. And now there's a glare. This colourway is called Vinge, I think. So yeah, I got it free thanks to the coupon. So it's a 100-gram ball. You get 420 meters, which is 459 yards. Yeah, and this colour is called Vinge, which is 02464. The other colour I got, so this is my mum's one, but she got the same colour as me. This colourway is Taupe, which is T-O-O-K-E. It's cool. There's bits of purple in it, so I managed to get those two for free. So I'm really grateful for it. So they'll be cool socks. Right, the next yarn purchases I got, there's a bit of a funny story to it. I was at a local yarn shop, and the yarn, the way it was like displayed, it was like, you know, like cubed shells, if you know what I mean. Well, the labelling for the prices of the yarn was like wee bits of card taped here and there and everywhere. I didn't bother to read the right label because this yarn was tucked away in the corner. I was leaning over to try and read the price, and I read a price, but I didn't read which yarn was that price, and I thought this yarn was £3.16 because, you know, there was like a 20% discount on all the yarn, and I thought, oh, these are only £3.16, happy days, I'll get a few of them then, I might as well, because like that yarn must be like even more expensive. The problem was the yarn that was £3.16 was actually the yarn below this yarn, so this yarn was obviously a lot more expensive than £3.16. So I didn't realise that until I went to pay for it, and you know, I obviously had to get it. So I've never had this type of yarn before, but Barry says it's like, he says it's like fancy yarn, but I don't know. It's called Arucana, Araucania, and the line is called Puello, Puelo, and the fibre of the whole skein is baby llama. I have to say, people, this is the most softest thing I have ever felt. It is like, what could you describe it as? It's like cotton wool, you know, the softness maybe? I'm not sure, but this colourway is 5002. They're all tones, so it's like light blues and dark blues. There's no solid colours in the colourways at all. They're all like mixed, you know, like two different tones, so it's beautiful. And I got two, so I'm going to make my mum a Duchess of Devonshire shawl out of this because she really liked this colour and I want to make it for her birthday. So I'm going to try and get some baby llama yarn in like a white or cream because I want it all to be the same fibre, and I'm going to do the blue with the white. So yeah, this is like the fanciest yarn I've ever had, but you know, I did buy it by accident thinking it was cheaper, and I can't get the light to focus. There we go. See? Focus. There we go. So I lifted those two blue ones, and I also lifted two of these. So it's like a lime green. So the blue's 5002 and this one is 5003. So at first glance it is all like lime green, but when you look in closer it's actually like light green, like olivey green. So yeah, I got two of those. They are so soft, I'm telling you. If they're on my Ravelry stash page if you want to check them out. Oh, I should tell you the information about them, shouldn't I? You get 220 meters for this 100 gram skein, and the recommended needle size is a 4mm, which is a US size 6. It's so lovely. Right, that's all my yarn purchases. I got some pattern purchases, but two of them I'll need to pop a picture in because they're a PDF, and these are all paid for. So the first one is by Codi, who is Nurse Codi on Instagram. He had a new pattern out and it's called the Growing Flower Cowl. So obviously I had to buy it, you know, to check it out because it looks really cool. Hi Codi, if you're watching. I'll pop a picture in of it here and show you. So yeah, it looks really cool. So it does. The other pattern that I bought is by Susan B. Anderson. Hi Susan, if you're watching. Susan's really awesome, so she is. She's so lovely. She has, well, the sale ends on Monday the 25th, which is this Monday, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get this video uploaded. So she has a sale of 40% off on her patterns, and it just so happens that I've had one of her patterns on my wish list for like almost a year, and it's called the Milk Cow. So it's this really cool toy cow that I really wanted, so I thought, you know, with the sale I'll get it, so I got it, and I can't wait to make it. I think I might make a few of them, so I'll pop a picture of it in there too. So yeah, it looks really adorable, and I can't wait to start it. I might make one or two of them for the children's box of toys that I'm making for the hospital. So the next two I have here to show you. Now, I find someone on this Facebook knitting group was selling this pattern, but sadly someone bought it before I could get a chance to buy it, so I searched around the internet and I found this like vintage, like really old vintage like toy, like knitted toy shop, like they sell knitted stuff. And I want to show you the logo because it's really cool. So, right, let's see. How cool is that? It's like a sheep knitting with all four of its legs. Isn't that really cool, folks? Focus. There we go. So yeah, it's really cool. So there's the shop, and this is the pattern that I really wanted, because like this would be my type of patterns. It's called Little Knittington by Georgina and Manvell, and you basically knit a whole village. Isn't that so cool? And look, there's the church and the wee people. Isn't that so cool? And she kind of like laminated it for me, and like bind it for me. I can't show you the writing, but look, isn't that so cool? You don't get a pattern for any of the buildings though, that's the only thing, but I think she said that like, you know, you might be able to like just knit them yourself, which is a bit sad because, you know, so I love the church, and that's so cool. But yeah, this pattern was like out in 1986, so it's a really old pattern, so I really like it. Now this pattern I really like the look of too. It's a vintage ragdoll with clothes, and it's a 1910 or 1920 First World War knitting pattern. So it's not really cool. It's black and white, so I can't show you the writing, but so yeah. So yeah, I got those two patterns. There isn't a designer for this doll pattern though, so yeah, I got those two as well. And that is all my pattern purchases as well. So the other thing I want to show you is I got some fabric as well at the local yarn shop. So I picked this one because I thought it was fireflies, but it actually turns out that it's bumblebees. So, and I need to focus. So, isn't it pretty? It's all like bees. So I really like the colour, so I do. So I don't know what I'll match with it. And where's the thing? Now this fabric, I didn't have a lining for it until I went to a fabric shop near it, but this is going to be my memory bag, so this is why I picked it, and it also has my favourite stuff on it. So it's like silver, and it has like rabbits and squirrels and hedgehogs and owls. So I think, you know, it's really, really pretty. So it will be a bag soon, hopefully. The lining I picked to match it. Now you'll recognise this because Barry has it as well. All the leaves. So I think it goes lovely together. So it's all silver. So that'll be my memory project bag. For personal reasons. Now this fabric you'll recognise because the bakery bears made bags out of it for their Roman event. But I managed to get hold of the Roman fabric that they used. Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it, so I'm going to get a Roman project bag out of it. So, let's put the focus back on. The other thing I wanted to show you is, whoop, I'm going to fall, was I did a mini skein swap. Barry's already showed you his in his video, but I swapped 2 lots. Excuse me. So I've got 2 bags here I want to show you. I'll try and be as quick as I can because I don't want the video to be too long. So this one is Knit Picks Straw, and the colourway is Kindling Toner. If you want to see better pictures of them, they're on my Ravelry page. So, this one kind of looks like the West Yorkshire Spinners Hollyberry one, but it's not. It's Lana Grossa Medium White Trend, and the colourway is 6040. So, hopefully, I'm going to attempt a mitered square blanket, but I'm not doing it anytime soon, because I'm doing my folk song blanket, and then I want to make a couple of shawls, you know, for my mum, and make myself one. So this blanket might not even be started until next year. This one is Knit Pick Straw, and the colour is Koi Pond Handprint. Barry really likes this one. Whoops. And this one is Opal Show Your Colours, Wisdom and Generosity range, and the colour is 4080. So it's like lime green and purple and yellow. So these are all mini skeins that I swapped. We thought they got lost in the post because they went missing for like 5 or 6 weeks, but thankfully they turned up. This one is Knit Pick Straw, whoop, and the colourway is Dusk. It's really pretty. This one is Knit Pick Straw, and the colour is Dogwood Heather. So it's like pink. It's like a, you know, like an old fashioned pink colour. This one is Hot Socks Cubist, colourway number 43. This one is Hot Socks Cubist, colour number 48. Reminds me of My Little Pony, that one. Now this one, the label is fallen out, but it's Reggie Design Line, Arnie and Carlos, colour number 03656. That's the range that I want to get hold of. You know, the one that has like summer night and winter night. Oh, I really want to get those. Really like to get those, so I think I'll save up and get those. So that's the first bag of mini skeins that I got. If I can close this bag. Right, last bag. Have I opened it or have I closed it? Sandwich bags are so tricky sometimes. You don't know whether you're closing it or whether you're opening it. I think it's closed. This is such a pain. There we go. Probably broke it. Now this one's really pretty. It reminds me of like a palace. It's called Lorna's Laces Shepherd Sock, and the colourway is called Wood Lawn. Whoop! I've dropped it. Where'd it go? Ugh. Ugh. Here we go. Isn't it pretty? It's like golds and it's really, really pretty. I got one of Barry's mini skeins that he swapped in the bunch, which is the West Yorkshire Spinners 4-ply, signature 4-ply bird collection, and the colourway is 0088 Bullfinch. So I ended up getting one of his. This one is Opal Uni, and the colour is 1260, which I think is paprika. So it's like a solid. I really like this one. It's called Flock Sock Nora's Ice Dragon. It is so pretty. It's like ice colours. There's like, hold on. Look, isn't that cool? I have to keep putting the focus on because I don't want to get a glare. Right, this one is called Socket to Me 4-ply, and the colour is russet. So it's like a rusty brown colour. This one is Cascade Yarns Heritage, and the colourway is 22. So, almost done. This one is Hot Socks Cubist, colour number 41. Look at that. It's like spicy colours. This one is Cascade. No, it's not. Sorry, I apologise. It's Online Super Sock, but it has an E after sock, so it's like Super SOKE. Super Sock. Whoops, that came off. 100, and it says Canadian. Must be all the title. Colour is 1291. So it's like browns. Right, last one. This is, whoops, yarn. Oh, the yarn is called Knit 1 Crochet 2, and the range is called Tie Dye Sock, and the colour is Painted Desert. This is really, really soft. It's really pretty. So that is all the mini skeins I got in the swap. So it was a really fun swap. It was a bit like, whenever it went missing for like 5 or 6 weeks, we really thought, you know, we've missed out, but thankfully it just turned up. I think it just got lost in customs or something. I think I've showed you this before. This is all the other mini skeins. It's the fondant fibre that the lovely Michelle, hi Michelle, in Texas gifted me, and there's yarn from Cheryl. Hi Cheryl. And then some of it I think's Barry's that he gave me. So I've got all these mini skeins to put in the blanket too. So I'll have a big thing collected by the time I go to start a blanket if I can knit a miter square, because if I can't knit them or I don't enjoy them, then whoop, squeaky chair. I don't know what I'll do with the yarn. The last thing I want to show you is I got a lovely gift from my friend Lisa, the YarnieLadyBug. Hi Lisa. She is so lovely and she's got such a big heart of gold. I'm telling you. She I apologise for my squeaky chair. She gifted me some yarn and I picked the colours and I gave some to my mum and some to my brother Barry, because I wanted to share it out. So he'll show you what he got in his video. So the two that I picked was the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn because I really like it. It's so lovely. This is the print range and the colour is 570 Cran Apple Stripe. So this is going to be another Hugo. I've made 9 Hugos and I don't really like the number 9, so I'm going to make this into a Hugo to make it the 10th one. And this is going to be a girl monster for the box of toys for the children in the hospital. If I haven't got fed up with the pattern, I might make a couple of boy ones and a couple more girl ones, because I think, you know, they'll like them. And I wanted to get a solid colour, so I picked this gorgeous orange. It is 154 Burnt Pumpkin. So, got it here. It is so gorgeous. I think crafters will agree. Some colours, it's really hard to get the, you know, a really nice shade. For instance, yellow, orange, and red. Like, they're really hard to get a nice, good shade, you know what I mean? So, to me, this is a perfect shade of orange. So it is. I absolutely love this colour of orange. And the last thing she gifted me is this. Now, I'm not collecting the whole collection like Barry is, but she's seen how much I loved this one when Barry got it for Christmas. And she kindly got me it. And I absolutely love it, Lisa. It is so, so pretty. It's the Ohio one. Focus. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got my favourite colour, green, in it. And it's red inside. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love it, Lisa, and I'm going to look after that. So I'm not collecting the whole collection because that's Barry's, like, I wouldn't say dream, but you know what I mean. He's really grateful with the Christmas thing, but we've already spoke about that. So my video is really long, and by the time I edit it, putting pictures in, this video is going to take a long time to upload. So I'm going to have to go now, but I want to give a couple of wee shout outs. So I want to say hi Grace. Grace is lovely. I want to say hello to Michelle. Hi Michelle. She lives in Cork. She's so lovely. I want to say hi Charles. I want to say hello Margaret. She lives in Fermanagh. I want to say hi to Rihanna. Hi Rihanna. And Mel Hall. Hi Mel. And I want to say hi to Chris. Hi Chris. Critter Kid. And who else? Oh, Karen. Hi Karen, chicken lover. And Zoe. Hi Zoe. 24 Karat Crochet. I want to say hi to Jan. Hi Jan. Jan Carruthers. One more. My head's gone blank. My head's gone blank. Miss Elaine. I'll say hello to her. Hi Miss Elaine. So that's all, everybody. So I'm gonna pop a picture of Jack in at the end, because this is maybe remembrance video to him, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully, probably in a few more weeks to be honest. But thanks for watching everybody, and thank you for subscribing, and I want to say thank you to the new subscribers I've got. And feel free to comment. I love reading your comments, they always make me smile. And oh, I want to say hello to Emily, sorry. Hi Emily, she gave me a wee shout out in her video, me and Barry, so thank you so much Emily, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go because this video will just go on for ages. So have a great day everybody, and I hope you are having fun wherever you are. So bye.